Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Dungeons. I hope everyone is doing great today. I know that I am as always. So we are back playing Minecraft Dungeons. I actually need to adjust my screen here a little bit now that I'm realizing it. But we are back playing some Minecraft Dungeons, as I said. So we took a break from Minecraft Dungeons after getting through the Howling Peaks DLC because there wasn't really much more for us to do other than collecting the ancient ruins and finalizing that out. But even that, it was more so just kind of like an Easter egg type scenario of replaying the main story. Well, today I'm recording this. It is February the 24th of 2021, and there has been not only a new DLC that has come out, but also a brand new update alongside of that, along with some other things to celebrate. I think them hitting 10 million players on Minecraft Dungeons, which is pretty cool that there are 10 million people out there who are playing this game. So yeah, so we're going to get into it. There's a lot of stuff to cover. I am not going to cover all the details of what exactly has been updated. There's plenty of news articles out there and everything like that that already covers in the most detail every single piece that has changed today. But obviously, we're going to touch on the things that are the most obvious. So first and foremost, like I mentioned, there is a new DLC, and you can't really see it because it's behind our camera here. But it is the Flames of the Nether DLC. Now, this is part 2 of the Season Pass. So if you did buy the Season Pass, this is the second DLC of that those guaranteed 4 DLCs that you'll get with the Season Pass. You can buy it standalone as well if you so choose to. I actually bought it alone, but that's a whole different reason. I had some issues with trying to get the Season Pass right off the bat, but it is all figured out now. But anyway, as this DLC is named, we are heading to the Nether, which is awesome. It'll be really cool. There's a bunch of new enemies that we could be fighting, new environments to be going through, and from what I understand, there are now 6 missions to go through in this one. So it's going to be interesting. I'm excited to get into it. That is what we're going to do today. Next on the list is the Ancient Hunt. Now, this is stuff that is more so, I believe, end game more than anything at all. It says join the Ancient Hunt as part of the free update available now. That is the additional update that came alongside the DLC. You don't have to purchase the DLC to get the Ancient Hunt update. So just keep that in mind. So you survive the mission and defeat the ancient mobs to claim prizes. Now then there is also, and then it talks on the 10 million heroes. There's also, I think within the Ancient Hunt, a way that you can get gilded equipment which you can then sell to a new merchant in the game. So, I've been talking enough as it is. I do want to mention the audio for the in-game might be a little bit off. Maybe it's too high, too low. I had to, with the game updating, I actually had to do a few other things with it, and it messed up my audio for it. So hopefully on your guys' end, it still sounds okay, but we'll kind of take it as we go with it. So, let's hop into our save here. I really do love this game. It's such a fun game to play. If you have not played a Minecraft Dungeons, I highly recommend playing it. All right, hopping in here, and we're going to get going. So, most everything looks about the same in our main village here. We still have all our merchants around here. We're going to do a little bit of looking because we do have this new sign here. I feel like it's new. I feel like that sign was not here before. Aha, yes, and this is definitely new. All right, this is leading us to our new... Oh, no, this is leading us to the DLC. Or this is the Ancient Hunt here. Okay, so this is where we can go to actually get into the Ancient Hunt, if that's what we so chose to do. But we're not necessarily going to do the Ancient Hunt today. That'll be at a different point in time. But that's pretty cool that this is where it is now located. And I don't know if the merchant is actually in here or not. We could take a peek. Ooh, Ancient Hunt. Okay. So, Ancient Hunt. Select offerings. You must offer at least 1 item to begin an ancient hunt. Offering enchantment points will attract more ancient mobs, and the enchantment points will be spent once you start the mission. The combination of runes on your offered items will affect which ancient mobs you encounter. Very interesting. Okay, so this is a whole other thing to get into. We're not going to do that today. We're going to focus on the DLC because I think the DLC is one of the coolest things for us to get into. I'm not 100% sure then where the new merchant is. I guess we could take a peek around the camp here and see if we could find him. All right, guys, I took a look through our whole encampment here and I couldn't find the merchant. He might be actually once you start doing those the hunts, the ancient hunts. Once you start doing them, maybe then you can actually access it a little bit more, or if I'm just completely overlooking it. But I looked all over the place and I did not see the merchant, but there is a new merchant in the game, which is pretty cool. I guess we could take a peek at what additional things that our merchants here might have. It doesn't really look like too much right off the bat. Yeah, nothing really. Boy, it's been some time since I've played this. All right, well, anywho, we're not going to diddle-dally around anymore. What we're going to do is head into our island realms. Okay, so these are the island realms, but then there's also other dimensions here, as you guys can see. Whoa, okay, so I'm going to guess the other dimensions is the Nether. Ooh, okay, look at this. Look at this whole new map for us to go through, which is really cool. And this is where all the different missions come into play. It looks like they're actually going to take you through each of the different biomes in the Nether. In the most recent update to the base Minecraft game, they added a whole new section, or a whole new, well, they added several biomes to the Nether. Let's get the wording here right. So this looks like they're going to take us through all the different biomes that were added in that update, which is pretty cool. You're obviously going to start here and then eventually make your way through. Now, there's only 2 that show as locked moving forward, but still, it's not bad. And then there's also the Ancient Hunt, which I'm kind of curious. I guess you don't have to go to that thing. You can just go right here from the map and do it, which is nice to know. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Nether Wastes. I think that's going to be the best one. We have a bunch of new items here. Our power level is plenty on our difficulty right now, so we're going to head into it and just get going. Traveling to the Nether Wastes. Again, I hope all of our audio sounds good for this. And we'll see what story it has to offer this time around. One of the... I'll hold off. No narrative? Nothing? Okay. I mean, I will say, interesting right off the bat, that it didn't really offer any intro or anything like that. I'm gonna bump this down a little bit more. I feel like it just is a little bit too loud. Maybe like 60. Hopefully that still sounds good. Yeah, it didn't offer any kind of intro or anything along those lines, which is very weird. So one of the biggest gripes that I've had with a lot of DLCs up to this point is they're very rinse and repeat. You defeated the Arch-Illager, the shard was broken and scattered across the lands, and that is what you were fighting to find, is the shard that has been absorbed by some boss that you defeat at the end of each DLC. Now this is the one, obviously, that it kind of falls outside that realm. We haven't had that intro, that narrative. I don't even know why we're here, other than obviously we bought the DLC and that's why we're here. So this looks cool. This is already really, really awesome. I have to get back into the zone on this stuff. But as you can see right off the bat, we have piglins. So we have a new type of enemy to be fighting here. Ooh, that's a nice little glitch lag right there. But obviously, so on the channel, we switched over to Starbound to replace the Minecraft Dungeons gameplay that we were doing. Obviously, with the new DLC and everything around it, we're probably going to hop back into this more, and Starbound's probably going to take a back seat for the time being. Holy smokes, at how quickly that guy shoots his bow at us. Holy smokes. Ooh, and look at that. It looks like we already got a new item. A power bow. I don't think that we've had one of these before. So, strong charged attacks. As you guys know that have followed along with the series, we do have a harp bow with our spectral arrow or a spectral quiver, which does quite a bit of damage. I didn't even look. What are we looking at here? One secret and one chest to be opened here. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe we will find that merchant as we progress through this first level of the DLC. Maybe that is only available here, which would be a little bit crummy if you did have to buy the DLC in order to get that gilded specific things. I don't believe that that is how it is, but I'm just talking through all the different possibilities. Okay, so this is just going to lead further, so I guess that's what we'll do. We'll kind of lead, we'll go a little bit further here. into the next space. Oh, right off the bat, I was gonna take a look at our map here. And we do have some other nether mobs already right off the bat, which is pretty cool. We're getting a lot of food here. I just wanted to see what we had going on. Oh, explore the nether wastes. That is what we're doing, obviously. And we have a magma cube there. We've had slimes before, but never a magma cube, which is pretty cool to see. All right, and then we're just gonna keep moving on here. I think for this first episode, I'm not gonna try to do too many cuts because obviously this is all brand new. It's nothing we've seen before, and a very, very cool environment for sure. All right. So just keep moving forward. Our only objective is just to explore, which, hey, I mean, I'm fine with that. Yeah, definitely a lot of food that drops. We do have these pigs that we run into here, which again are in the base Minecraft game. This is pretty awesome. I'm loving the aesthetics here. It's the one thing that they definitely hit the nail on the head for every single time they put out a new DLC is the aesthetics of the environment that they're throwing you into. Howling Peaks was very unique. The jungle one was very unique. The wintry one, it was unique in certain aspects. It was pretty cool. The one thing that does stick out to me with that DLC is where you had to drain the lake in order to find the secret location, which was really cool. There's a really cool take on that. So, but yeah, they definitely do a great job every single time with the aesthetics. Now the storytelling could be a little bit better, but I mean, we do need to take into consideration that. Well, no, I think they should just do better with their story. I was gonna say, we'd take it into consideration, give them benefit of the doubt, but I feel like the story could just overall be a little bit better here, so. We do have a lot of piglins spawning. It doesn't look like they're actually wearing netherite armor there, which is really cool. We did have our first wave there we encountered. We do have a chest. There's some emeralds, but hey, we'll take it. I am excited to find the new loot in this DLC. So this should be available to all of you guys out there who are watching. Ooh, we do have wither skeletons as well. That's our first wither skeleton we've encountered. But yeah, it should be available on all platforms as you guys are watching this. So if you are interested and you do play Minecraft Dungeons, highly recommend checking it out. Maybe you already have the season pass. You can pick it up via that. Or if you're getting it one-off, like I said before, definitely check it out. I think if you buy it one-off, it's like, I'm trying to think how much I paid for it, because I paid for it one-off, and I think it was about $6 or $7, which is not bad for a DLC, realistically. I mean, you look at those season passes, and a lot of the season passes are like $20, $30. I think the season pass for this one was only 20 bucks. So obviously, season pass is going to save you a little bit of money in the long run, but again, just depends on where you guys are at and what you're playing on. This is on Nintendo Switch. I play on the PC, obviously, and like I mentioned before, I do leave it in the description down below as well that I do play this one on PC. I think I put it in the titles too. But you can play it on Switch, and I think that's one of the cooler things is that it is on Switch and there is cross-platform play. So if you did want to play with friends across different systems, say your buddy has it on the Switch and you have it on Xbox and your other buddy has it on the PC, you all can technically play together from my understanding. And go through these dungeons together and fight these bosses and just have a great time. Reminds me a lot of Castle Crashers from back in the day. All right, we'll keep moving on here. I am kind of low. I feel like they redid the texture for the potion there. Doesn't it look a little bit different? Looks a little bit more, I don't know, like cartoony than what it did before. Oh yeah, we do have a pathway here. I'm kind of curious to check it out. We also have a pathway up here. These are kind of cool too. This obviously isn't the first one we've encountered of this, but this is a blaze spawner, which as you guys know, you can find in the Nether. Am I being dumb here? Probably, but that's okay. It looks like they also added some text back there. They added the overall amount. Definitely a couple improvements around different aspects of everything. So, oh my gosh, okay. This is not what I wanted to run into right off the bat. These enchanted pig guys. No thank you. Alright, we did get our potion back. I'll take it. It is Excuse me, it is actually interesting because it does look like they gave all the wither skeletons these power bows, which is very interesting. They're the red bows that you see. And if you guys play Minecraft on your own, you know that wither skeletons typically have black bows. So, interesting choice. I think it's a nice aesthetic to add to them. But just definitely different, so. All right, what do we have here? Like, is this gonna lead us to a secret location, or what is going on here? Just some pots and stuff for us to take some emeralds from. Heck, I will take them. Not like we were low on our emeralds, but we definitely were a little bit laissez-faire with our emerald spending towards the end of Howling Peaks and everything. All right, there'll be some more emeralds. Put it in the bank, and we're gonna keep moving on. I do like these bricks. I believe, too, actually, I could be mistaken, so take this with a grain of salt. They are adding in a new block into Minecraft, and I believe it is this block here that you see. I think, maybe. You guys in the comments down below will probably tell me, oh, no, that's not true. Hey, I'm just going off of things that I've seen. Can't always believe everything that you hear on the internet, right? And I highly recommend you don't always believe me. Take everything with a grain of salt and verify with different sources, right? It's the smartest way to go about it. All right, that's the way we need to go. What's up this way? Anything? It looks like just a dead end. Yeah, it's fine. It's nothing back that way. They did give the wither skeletons that hold the swords, though, their normal sword, which is interesting. And would you look at that? We did level up. This is pretty cool. Alright. Keep moving on. We do have a blaze spawner here. Bunch of wither skeletons. Try to take this out ASAP. Ooh, and look at this. You have some rails coming through here, which look of a different type. Kind of interesting. Alright, well, keep moving on. The Nether Wastes. Such a cool environment. I can't wait till we get to... What is it? There's a forest where it's like blue colored. I'm already forgetting what it's called. But it definitely looked like it was on the map, so I am excited to see what we have going on in that space. There's also a lot of cool like foliage I've never seen before. Well, definitely not the way we're supposed to go here, but anything worth our time over here doesn't really look like it. That's alright. Can we go up this way? Nah, why would they let us do that? Yeah, these plants here look really, really cool. Whoa, and what is this? It looks like some kind of mining machine, maybe? Got some fences over here. Interesting. All right, we're gonna keep going this way. Open the gates. Well, we definitely could do that. Open this bad boy here. That was it. That's all we had to do. All right. I mean, hey, I'm not against it. It is pretty awesome. Looks like we got another bow here. I thought we did get hit by a wither there, but maybe we didn't get hit by a wither. Wither skeleton, I should say. Obviously not a wither. It'd be interesting if there was a wither, though, that we had to fight as a boss. That would be pretty cool. Let's get that up there. Let's see if we can take that spawner out with that TNT. It did, like, no damage to that. What are we doing on arrows? We're doing pretty fine. Get our spectral arrows going here, because obviously it's going to do the most damage. I think these blaze spawners are going to be the biggest thing that we run into here for the time being. Just because they are kind of difficult to get taken out. Not impossible, just kind of a nuisance. I mean, look at all those arrows that we've put in down there. Alright. Easy peasy. We got through it. We got to open this. And then we're going to exit the wastes. So, seems like a pretty straightforward first level here. Oh my gosh. I looked away one second to check the recording to see how things were going. And, yeah, I kind of instantly regretted it. All right, let's get through this door here. And that's going to be the first level. of the Nether DLC for Minecraft Dungeons. Again, no commentary though. I am very surprised there was no commentary. I don't believe I had anything turned off. I had subtitles on. I guess I should probably double check to make sure. Let's see what we get here. Anything good? Maybe some new gear? Ooh, a spin blade. A whirling weapon spins across the battlefield, slicing enemies in its path. That looks kind of cool. Is this an artifact? It is an artifact. Okay. Well, let's take a peek at that. We're going to try that one out. We do have these bows, which are pretty cool. We do have infinity on that one. But that's typically what I try to look for, is some infinity on our weapons. We did get a piglin armor. I did not realize this. This is a new type of armor right here. Just a common tier of it, though. But it's pretty cool. Reset artifact cooldown on potion use, and 50% artifact damage, plus 50% artifact damage. Pretty nice, I would say. We're going to get rid of that. We'll hold on to everything else, I think, for the time being. And let's see, is there anything else that we can deal with right now? This guy doesn't really have anything. We can check the luxury merchant. They do have a Doom crossbow. This is interesting. And as you can see, it does have a unique icon there. Powerful shots. No infinity, though, which is a little bit... It's a bummer, because this one looks kind of cool, especially if we had multi-shot on it. Multi-shot and infinity. This would be super cool. Powerful shots. Let's put it on reserve. We'll put it on reserve. We'll see if we ultimately want it or not. And that guy is just mystery items. You know, I didn't even look over this way if there was anything that I was missing. I don't see anything, though. We could try out this artifact, though. Oh, that's so cool. So cool. Okay. Definitely going to use that. And if we can find a different tier of it, that'd be even better, for sure. Alright, so, with that being said, let's just take a look at the map again here. Go to our other dimensions. Interesting, these left control, upward, like, what? Interesting, they added more things into here. I think they adjusted some of the settings here. Alright, guys, well, I think that's going to do it. I didn't see any additional settings to change. It's just really weird that they didn't have any narration around us going to the Nether for that DLC. I don't know if it was a glitch or something. I'll have to watch some other people's playthroughs to see what's going on with that. The one thing I was thinking on, though, while I was digging through some settings around the merchant, is that maybe it is one that you need to find. I'm not 100% sure. I tried to stay away from a lot of the information and leaks and things for the DLC, because obviously you want to go into something... I mean, I like to go into these DLCs blind, for the most part, so that I can get the full enjoyment out of them. I know not everyone's like that. Some people are, you know, want to be on top of it and have all their ducks in a row before they go into it, so they know exactly what they need to do. But I find it a little bit more fun to figure it out as we go along, so. But guys, that is going to wrap it up for our first episode here. When we do come back in the next one, we're either going to try the Ancient Hunt, or we'll probably just continue on the Nether DLC. I'll probably be recording it relatively soon. I do want to mention, as I mentioned earlier, that Starbound had replaced this on the channel here for the time being. But we will probably throw in a Starbound episode here or there for the meantime. But mainly, we're going to be doing a decent amount of Minecraft Dungeons, getting through the DLC, and checking out the Ancient Hunt and everything like that. So... But guys, with that being said, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you are new here, you do want to follow along, definitely hit that subscribe button and bell notification. Let you know every single time I post a new episode here on the channel. Be it Minecraft Dungeons, Starbound, or All the Mods 6 gameplay, or whatever new series might be out at the time, it's a great way to stay in the loop. I do stream over on Twitch. Currently, we are streaming All the Mods 6. We're actually streaming the game save that I post videos here on YouTube about. So if you are interested in checking that out, link is in the description down below. We do stream on Mondays and Fridays at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do also have a community Discord set up for all of you who want to hang out and chit-chat and have a good time. It is open to anyone in the community. Obviously, we just ask that you be respectful and play by the rules if you do decide to join in. That is linked down in the description below as well. But other than that, guys, once again, thank you so much for tuning in today. I will catch you all in the next one. Take it easy.